Today I'm going to show you how to make one of the basic sauces I use all the time. It's a spicy sauce that can be used when stir frying, braising, grilling and a lot more. So first up, let's make the sauce. In a bowl I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of gochujang, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 4 tablespoons of gochugaru, Korean chili flakes, 3 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, and 1 tablespoon of mirim. With this sauce, I will show you 5 recipes that you can make easily at home. The first dish I'm going to make is chilli, spicy stir-fried pork. Starting on a medium-high heat, I'm going to cook some thinly sliced pork. And then add some onions and spring onions. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the sauce, taste it, and add more if needed. Make sure you keep stirring the pork. The key point of this dish is the heat. The trick is to turn up the heat to cook the meat very quickly so that I get all the nice smoky flavours and slightly crispy texture.
맛있다.
진짜 맛있다.
Next, I'm going to make 매운 갈비찜, spicy braised pork ribs. Blanch the pork ribs with some bay leaves. Rinse in cold water. In a pot, add the meat and 2 cups of water. And then add some carrots, potatoes, and 2 tablespoons of base sauce. Pop the lid on and let it cook for half an hour on a medium heat. Once the sauce has reduced and the meat has become really tender, add onions, spring onions. Cook for another 10 minutes and serve. The third dish I'm going to show you is one of my favourites, 오징어 볶음, spicy stir-fried squid. Cook the sliced squid on a medium-high heat. Once it's cooked halfway, add carrots, onions, courgettes, chilli, and spring onions. Add the sauce and a bit of water, so it's not too dry. Mix everything together and cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Top off with some sesame seeds and a splash of sesame oil. If it's for a meal, then we usually eat the squid with rice. And if it's being served as a side for alcohol, then it usually comes with some noodles. Did you know that you can also use this sauce when having a Korean barbecue? I've got some pork belly here and I'm going to marinate the meat with the sauce. You don't have to let it sit too long. I just cook the meat right away. You can also use this sauce as a dip or as a marinade for vegetables or tofu if you're vegan. Lastly, I'm going to make takobi, spicy stir-fried chicken. I'm using chicken thigh today and I'm going to marinate the meat with the sauce and curry powder. This is a personal preference, some use curry powder and some don't. Place the meat in a pan and add some cabbage, spring onions and some sweet potatoes. A popular trend in Korea is cheese takobi, where you just add some mozzarella cheese on top and let it melt from the residual heat. Hope you guys enjoy using this everything sauce at home, and I'll see you guys in the next video.